Because when I take you to jail for obstruction here in a few minutes, I'm going to play this video at court. And when you don't give a that your son jumped one kid and didn't want to fight him fair, fight him, period.
Y'all hear this?
You should not be in trouble with the school for getting jumped.
On December 13th, 2024 in Ohio, police responded to a high school where a teenage couple had allegedly been attacked by several other students.
How's it going?
Good. I guess I'm the only administrator here, but you want to tell them what happened?
Because I was just standing right there looking that way, and then some Dan came up and just warned on me. I tried to walk away, and there were like 3 of them just came up and just started hitting me over and over again.
I approached him to get him away from the situation, and then next thing I know, I'm getting attacked as well. So then
By some girls.
by some girls.
They go to the school?
Yeah.
Everyone students involved? It happened. Did it happen right over there? Is that
I started walking this way. I started walking right here.
How much pain are you in right now? Scale of 1 to 10.
5 or 6.
You send a 2-9 to my location. Got a bloody mouth and possibly some bruised ribs. Okay. Is it hard to breathe right now?
A little bit.
A little bit? Okay. Can I see your side real quick? You will lift it up higher. They kick you in the hip here too?
Yeah.
Alright.
You should not be in trouble with the school for getting jumped.
So what happened? You guys were standing out here?
Yeah, and then the father took him over there and said, if you mention my kid, it'll be between me and you. And
Who said this?
The dad
I don't know his name.
I'm gonna have to get pictures of all this stuff, alright?
Okay.
So, you know who it was?
It was Daniel and just like, and then there was a bunch of red people. I didn't know what they were. Just jumped there with it. I don't know.
I know you talked to Officer Hall, right?
Yeah, I kept telling him he was going to come after me, but he didn't.
Darren was here. Mr. Ballantyne was trying to get in touch with him. I'm not sure.
The father. What's his dad's name?
I don't know.
Is he the one that attacked him?
No, he was talking to him, and then Dan came
Who's
up.
the dad?
No, Dan is the one that attacked.
Okay.
And then,
You guys were all just standing here talking?
Dan is a senior on the basketball team here, correct?
yes.
You guys were all just standing here talking?
Yeah, I was over here, and then they were just like a few feet away, and Dan comes running out, attacks him. Damon's walking this way, so I like walk up to him to walk him away, and then I have a hold of his arm, and then Damon's, and then Dan starts attacking, and 3 others start attacking. So my arm goes like boom, and then 3 girls start attacking me. So then we come up here and started fighting, tussling and taking it out, and then I think a cheerleader joined in.
The cheerleader joined in to help you.
Yeah.
She couldn't tell you what cheerleader because she was.
What about the other girls? You know, did they
No,
go
I
here?
blocked out. I blocked out of anger.
Did they go here? Do you know?
Yeah, I know they go here. I know one of them. I think one of them is actually on Tuesday.
Which one hit you in the...
Both, actually, they both got a few hits. I got a few hits.
They hit first, so...
Yeah.
What's that? Have we had to talk with them before? Has Hall, has Hall or Julie or any of them?
We had in school, nothing criminal, as far as that goes.
Alright. I'm gonna go with you to review cameras here in a minute.
You want to
okay? Let me get pictures of your face and stuff.
What was going on tonight? What's going on here at the school?
It was just a basketball game. Like, we were all just chilling out, and like,
They do have a past. So him, her, and Damien. Damon got hit by Josiah, and Damien stepped in to stop that fight during school hours. So this has a past. So Josiah attacked Damon.
So Josiah and Damon have been in a fight before, and they were out here talking.
No, Josiah was not talking. It was the father of Josiah that was talking to Damon and was like, if you ever put your hands on my son again, it will be me and you. Then the older brother came out, who plays basketball, and started attacking Damon. So then Damon tried to get away, and Honesty came up to try and get him away, and then that's when the girls jumped her, and the other people jumped in on Damon.
Alright.
Does that make sense now?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Next steps on this are going to be, you want him to be a victim of a crime? Yeah? Okay. I'm going to have you fill out a statement then, okay? So come over here real quick.
They said there's a past history within fighting.
Okay. One of the administrators is here, so we're going to go in a second. Do you have her information?
I do.
Your parents' information?
Yeah, I
okay.
do. I need them to fill out a statement.
Have her, yeah, I'm going to have her fill out a statement. I'm going to have him fill out a statement. Medics are coming to check him out. They can check her out too. And then we're going to go inside and review the cameras.
Did they tell you Dad was egging it on too?
Dad was egging it on?
Yeah, I guess the dad was the one talking to your guy and was saying if you do something, or if you touch my son again, it's going to be between me and you.
You have one.
There was an incident the Tuesday before Thanksgiving break.
Okay.
When we get inside,
What was, you know what that was about?
Not entirely. Mr. Weaver might know more. He's, like I said, he's inside pulling the cameras up.
Alright. Don't make too much fun of me. I've used these cameras about
You guys want a chair?
No.
one time.
Try 920.
Oh, there's Mama right there. And there it goes. There we go. So she's just waiting for him to come out.
What was this whole thing, like basketball game?
This was a basketball game tonight, but
So
there's
Daniel.
that's Daniel.
That's the oldest. That's Daniel. The name that you got first. That's his mother.
Okay.
And
So they're starting to
is that
leave.
Damon with his back to? You had to zoom or anything, Dustin?
So Mom grabs Josiah. Or that's Daniel.
That's
Where's
Daniel.
Josiah? He's coming off. So Daniel runs over. There's just... Is that Josiah?
I can't remember what he was wearing, Dustin. I'm sorry.
That's Josiah. And her.
Looks like Damon's trying to backpedal.
So Daniel's throwing punches. And Damon's walking away, right? That's what I'm
That's
saying.
Damon coming, and then hit the back of the head.
That's Daniel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to stop.
Who's that? That's Josiah.
That's right
That's
here
Josiah.
now. So the tackle was actually
Trying to get
her trying to tackle him.
Trying to tackle who?
It's what is it? Desi? No, it's not Desi.
It's Honesty.
Honesty. I think
Honesty
comes
was
in
trying
and
to tackle
tackles Daniel.
Daniel.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at this.
This is.
Look at this. Are you kidding me? With Daniel and Josiah. And Vic came up on him. Oh, good God. Let's go? Is she saying let's go?
We don't have audio to do it.
What's going on over here?
Girl fight.
Okay, so we got the two boys. So let's try and identify who the two females were that attacked her.
Oh, wow, I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Alright. So we're gonna take this and then we'll just forward everything we get to Hall, just so he is in the loop of what's going on. But more than likely we're gonna be handling this tonight. If there's anything else, I'll give you a call, okay?
Alright, thanks.
Thanks, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Chillicothe Police. Hi. I need Daniel and Josiah.
They're not here.
Okay. Who was the male that just walked behind you?
I have 5 kids.
Okay.
Did y'all go to the other kid's house?
The two girls?
No, not the 2 girls. The 2 boys that jumped my son.
Okay, we're not here right now for them. Okay.
What 2 girls?
Okay, so we have on video Daniel and Josiah jumping one of the kids there, one of the boys, and then there were 2 females that were involved that beat up his girlfriend as well.
That hit their hands on him first.
So we didn't have any video of that.
Okay, y'all need to pull the school videos.
They just watched it.
Okay, did y'all see how they jumped my kids?
Shut the door.
These are my kids.
All right. Well, we watched Daniel come outside, beeline over to this kid, start punching him, and then when the kid tried walking away, Daniel comes up and sucker punches him in the back of the head,
Okay,
And
did y'all
and
get
I
the
know you
police
were there.
report
I
from?
watched you stand there watching.
Yeah, I sure the hell did, and you know why? Because these kids jumped. Those kids don't have nothing to do with this. They jumped my kids at school. That's what happened.
Okay.
And the cop with the thing that they were just making threats, you should call him and get the report.
Listen, that's besides the point. We
That's
need to talk
okay.
to your
If that's
kids.
Okay, they're
different-
not here, so
Well, we just seen somebody.
that's my other son.
You mind if we come in and check?
Do you have a warrant?
Oh, we can
Well,
get
we
one,
have the
so-
magistrate's approval to make an
Okay.
arrest on both of them. So
Okay,
either that or we can
hold
do it.
on.
Yeah,
They're not arresting my kids.
They're going to JDC tonight.
Why
Per
are
the
they
juvenile
going?
magistrate.
Okay, well
So
they're not
either-
here.
Okay, well, that's fine. We'll come back. We'll
Okay,
come in
well
and get
do you
them.
want to come check? They're not here.
Yes.
Do you know where they're at? They're at their
No,
mother.
I don't know they're at.
Okay, well, you sat there and watched it, so I mean, we
Okay.
can.
The whole school watched my kids get jumped.
You didn't want to intervene and
I
stop
told
your
them to
kids from
stop.
fighting.
I told them to stop.
Hey, can you call them?
No, I cannot.
Okay, well, you do realize that could be potentially obstructing.
That's not obstructing. I don't know where my kids
It
is.
is obstructing.
That is not obstructing.
We're here on lawful business,
Okay.
trying to conduct an arrest. Therefore, if you are not willing to assist in that, you're obstructing.
I'm not obstructing. I'm not obstructing. I don't know where my kids is. And that's crazy that my kids are the ones in trouble when they jumped my kids. Y'all need to get in touch with the school officers that was there the whole time.
Well, tonight what I watched was your two boys assault this boy, and then
Okay,
two
so-
females assault the female.
Okay, so the
So
two
what
females
happened,
are in
what
trouble?
happened on a different
The
date?
two females aren't
Yes,
in
the two
trouble?
females are in trouble as well.
Do you got their names?
Yes,
We're
I
going
do.
there right after this.
Okay, well, that's crazy because the two boys ain't in trouble for jumping my son at school.
And this was on a different day, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so
But
So,
pull the
therefore,
report. They were
I'm
threatening my
I am
kids
handling
while we
what
were at the
occurred
school.
today. I'm handling what
They
occurred today.
threatened my kids while we were
Okay.
at the school, and your officer know that.
Okay, and then that officer can handle that case. But the case I'm here on is the case that occurred tonight, where your two boys assaulted this boy.
Okay, well, my kids ain't here, so now what?
Okay.
Can you get a hold of them?
No, his phone's off.
Well,
So I'm not obstructing any justice. when I
You're
don't know.
obstructing, so hold on a minute.
How am I obstructing when I don't even know my kid? I
You
allow
can't
my
get a
kids
hold of
after
your
the
kids.
game. I allow my kids after the game to go have fun because they had a good game, right? Varsity, they had a good
Could
game,
be
right?
out anywhere right now, and you can't get a hold of them.
But yet you got kids out here selling fentanyl, and you're worried about my son.
Listen. We're not going to go onto that page. We deal with drugs every day. We do
Yeah.
what we can for
You
that.
do you?
So we're handling a business of the boy and the young
Do
girl
you?
getting jumped tonight. That's what we're doing. We're doing our job.
Oh, but y'all didn't do when they jumped my mother on school property.
Who's y'all?
Wow.
Who's y'all? Who's y'all? Because I wouldn't handle in that case.
Chillicothe police.
We're here
Wow.
tonight for this, like
Wow.
you said.
So you're
This
doing
crazy.
our job. We're doing our
I'm
job. We
doing
weren't in
mine.
charge of that case.
Wow, that's crazy as hell.
Do you know their friends'
Like
house
I
that they would
said,
be at? Do you
I
know-
allow my sons to go.
Do you know where they're from? Where do they go?
I don't know where they. I'm not from here.
Okay.
How old are they?
Do they have other family?
My babies,
Yeah, the ones
15
that I'm.
and 17.
Okay, so there are two juveniles on a Friday night. They have curfew,
That
and you
just-
have no idea
when's
where
their
they're at.
curfew? When's their curfew?
11 o'clock.
11? Okay, come back at 11.
Nope, I'm going to stay right here, right
Okay.
now. You're either going to get a hold of them,
Okay.
or I'll charge you with obstruction.
How
to
you gonna
jail.
try? Because I don't know where my kids went. They got
You're
a
an
ride
adult.
after. They
You're
got
their
a
mother.
ride after the
You're their
game.
mother.
They
I know
got a
where my
ride
kid
after a
is.
game.
I know where my
They
kid is.
got a-
Why don't
okay,
you?
good for you. Would you allow your kid to get jumped? Would you allow your kid to get
You
jumped?
stood there and allowed yours to jump.
I don't give a about none of that.
Oh, that's fine.
They didn't give a about jumping my kids.
That's fine. Because when I take you to jail for obstruction here in a
How
few minutes,
am I getting
I'm going to play this
obstruction?
video at court.
How
And when
am
you
I
don't
getting
give a
obstruction?
you don't give a
am I getting
that your son
obstruction?
jumped one kid and didn't want to
Oh,
fight him
wow.
fair. Fight him, period.
Y'all hear this? Y'all hear this? Now the school know that they jumped my son before Thanksgiving, and they don't give a about my kids getting jumped. That's crazy.
All right, man. Here's the deal. Do you have your ID on you?
I know my driver's license number.
Okay, perfect. Hang on one second. I obviously do not have my pen ready. Go ahead with it.
TE.
So, since you do not know where your own children are at.
No, my
at
children went
10,
to
10:30
a
at
game.
night.
My children went to a game after. I mean, friends after the game. Is that not legal? Is that not legal?
Okay.
What
So,
friend's house?
where'd you drop them
Is
off?
that? I didn't drop them off anywhere. If you watched the video like y'all claim y'all did, y'all would have seen me pull off by myself.
Okay. All right. So here's the thing. They're gonna have a warrant issued for their arrest. First.
Okay.
Okay. Simple as that.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks.
Perfect. You have a good night.
You too. Thanks.
Please.
Hi.
Hi.
Please keep the dog
Knock on my
inside.
door, my window.
That's alright. What? Tiana here?
No, she's at her dad's this week.
Where's that at?
Over on Western Avenue. I don't know the physical number. She stays with her dad all week this week, and then last week we alternate weeks.
Okay.
Her car's not even here. You can tell that.
Okay.
Please close that door so that dog don't come out here.
He don't bite. He's a
I
big
don't
baby.
know. I hear that all the time, and they do.
Okay, I understand.
You're good.
I just didn't want you to think I was closing
well,
the door.
we're trying to contact Tiana tonight because she assaulted a girl at school. Her and another girl, Madison. I wish I was. So.
What happened?
Her and Madison and Daniel Josiah assaulted another boy and girl there out after the basketball game.
So what's going to happen? Is she getting charged or something? Or
With assault.
assault? What'd she do to her?
She bruised up that girl's face pretty good. So she's currently on her way to the hospital to see if she has a concussion.
Wonderful. What comes with that? Does she go to jail?
JDC, yeah.
Oh, she's 18.
Oh, well then, yeah, jail.
Freaking kidding me. So she's got a warrant?
Not yet. But
She's 18, you said?
If we don't make contact with her, she will.
So I need to call her and have her call you, or what do you want me to do?
I would call her and have her meet us at the police station.
Okay. Then will she go to jail?
Or at least figure out her address and we'll make contact with her.
Yeah, I just don't know her dad. I just on Western. I just don't know his physical number. It's James. But I don't even know if she's there. If James.
Okay.
But I don't even know if she's there because.
You know her like social or anything?
No, not right off.
I'm sure.
I don't know by heart.
I
can call her. I'll call her though and tell her to come get her ass down there.
Okay.
Is she going to go to jail though?
If she's able to cooperate, I'm sure we could probably do a summons.
Okay, I'd go to court.
But
This girl can't get her way to college. I swear to God.
well, she's acting like this at college. It's going to be jail for sure.
No, she needs to go down and away from the people that she's going around. You know what I mean? It's just, and she's grown. She can do, you know what I mean? She makes her own decisions. But in the same aspect, I need you to be around people who are doing good things and positive things and like-minded stuff. That's what I keep telling her. I'm like, but you know how it is. They know everything.
Okay. All right. We will try to make contact with her then.
Okay.
We got
I'll call
an
her.
address. We got an address for him. So.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Is Madison here?
Yes.
We need to speak with her.
Madison!
Alright, let me call the magistrate.
Not doing a whole lot of small talk. Explain what's going on. Put her in cuffs.
Sorry, she's getting
Final call. You're able to make contact
Are you
with
parent?
Madison.
Yes.
Okay. You want to come out here and talk to me?
Let me get some shit. I'm sorry. Didn't want her to do that.
Tiana, I guess, is 18.
Is this the 18-year-old?
We were able to make contact
No.
with the mother.
No, this other girl on stage with Lingo.
If she's 18, why is she at her dad's? They don't have visitation when you're not a minor anymore.
Maybe she just wants to go there.
Madison.
Okay, so,
How old is she?
17.
Okay.
alright, so Officer Lott's going to advise you of a few things that took place tonight, and then from there we'll move forward with what's got to happen from there. Okay?
Okay.
So are you already aware of a situation that
She
might have
told me a
occurred
little
tonight?
bit. I honestly, I was asleep when she
So-
told me.
Okay.
Alright, so basically what happened, after the basketball game, there were a male and female that were out there. They were standing off to the side, minding their own business. Daniel and Josiah, you're familiar with them?
I'm familiar with Dan.
Okay. So they went over and assaulted the boy. Well, the boy tries walking
Are you
away.
Madison?
Yeah.
He
All right,
gets
come on
he gets sucker punched.
You're 17, right?
His girlfriend tried
You go down the
to.
stairs. We're going to talk to him privately. How you doing, sir?
His girlfriend tried to shove them off of her, or off of him. When she shoved one of the boys off of him, two girls, her and Tiana, got the girl on the ground, started punching her in the face. Whole side of her face is all bruised up. She's heading to the hospital for possible concussion, dragging her by her hair and everything else. So, the magistrate's already approved her to go to JDC tonight. Okay? She'll have court Monday at 9 in juvenile court.
So,
Okay.
also important thing that everybody is in trouble.
Yeah.
Everyone. Not just her.
Except for the 2 who got beat up. They're not obviously not in trouble.
And this was all viewed on camera
Go ahead.
by several officers.
So what happened tonight?
I have James Wingo.
Well, they just said
He'll be in the
it.
101
That's
hallway
happened.
with his daughter
Okay.
regarding the
So-
situation at the high school.
They said she had a concussion.
So what all started that?
Yeah, that guy jumped him. I don't know what happened, but all I seen was my friend fighting.
It's Mackenzie, right?
Who?
You?
No, Madison.
Madison, I'm
I don't know
sorry.
why I said Mackenzie.
Sorry, I just couldn't remember it. So, Madison, I want you to go ahead and turn around, put your hand on your back.
Go ahead and place your palms together like you're praying. Palms together like you're praying. There we go.
So she's going to go to court Monday. She'll be in juvenile court at 9 o'clock. And they'll go from there. Just like going to regular Monday.
So she's going to be in jail.
JDC till Monday, yep. So, and then it sounds like Tiana is at station right now with her dad, but she's 18, so she gets to go to big girl jail. So.
Go ahead and put her down here.
Honey's in my bag.
Go ahead.
You go ahead and start down. Go ahead and start down the stairs.
You're down there? You want me to? Okay.
We tried contacting the boys too. The boys did more damage than anything, but the mother was less cooperative. So.
Damn. That got me thinking I should have just stayed in my...
Well, listen, you know...
I've never been arrested before.
Yeah, well... will you lean back? I'm going to grab your seatbelt.
Oh.
I'm just going to... Nope, lean all the way back if you can. I'm going to reach around you here. I'm going to make sure that you are safe for our travel. It's a little bit of a drive, okay? Not too bad. We should be there in less than 20 minutes. Alright, listen.
Yeah.
Hey, this should be the one and only time that you go to jail.
I hope so.
So learn your lesson from this, okay? Because your mama, I know, I could see it in her face. She's already just upset.
I know. And my daughter's upstairs in my room. Yeah, that's crazy.
25 headquarters break, starting mileage.
So I have to go to court in the morning?
Nope, Monday.
So I'll be in jail till Monday?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yep, this is a learning thing, so
For real?
you need to make sure that you don't get involved with this kind of
I wasn't
stuff.
expecting it to be all like that.
You said your daughter's upstairs?
Yeah.
See, now that's definitely something you don't want to be doing then.
Yeah.
Now you gotta leave your baby for the next few days.
Yeah. How can you go to jail for a fight, though?
Well, fighting's against the law.
Well, yeah, it is.
Oh.
I just wasn't expecting it. I don't know.
Yep. So it was an after-school function. While it did occur on school property, it didn't happen within school hours.
Yeah.
So it's not a school situation to deal with. It's a police situation to deal with.
Oh, yeah.
And we spoke with the juvenile magistrate, which is a judge, and he wanted everyone involved transported to either JDC or jail.
So if you're 18 or older, you go to jail?
So your friend who's 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going to adult jail.
Oof.
Why'd y'all fight that girl?
The boy that Dan fought, he jumped her. I mean, not he jumped her, but he jumped his brother got jumped. So the girl was trying to fight Dan. She was on top of Dan while he trying to fight. So yeah, that's why we had to get her. But not like that. I don't want to incriminate myself.
I get it. When you go home, you don't get involved in this stuff no more. You take care of your baby because you're young.
Yeah.
And you owe your mom an apology because no parent should see that.
Yeah.
So take care of those two things for me and you'll have my respect. And you still have my respect right now, but you definitely need to take care of those two things. Your baby is the most important thing in your life.
Yeah.
And your mama. So you better make sure that you pay that respect to your mom and give her an apology.
Yeah, for real.
I'm talking serious. going on? Because she told me about the...
I'll talk with you in a minute, all right? All right. You're under arrest for assault, okay? So, I obviously know what went on at the game, which is why you're in handcuffs right now.
Yeah.
Okay? Do you want to walk me through your side of things?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, I had my friend of mine got in that situation with altercation.
Madison?
No.
Or Daniel or Josiah?
The guy. But he got in that altercation. And when the girl had tried to start hitting on him, I pulled her off of her. Pulled her off of him, and then she swung me, and then from there it kind of is.
Okay. So from the video, it looks like she tried to get Daniel off of her boyfriend, which was the other kid that was getting beat up. And when that happened, you and Madison dragged that girl on the ground and started hitting her.
She was hitting her and that's why I pulled her off of him.
Okay. Well, I mean, right now it's just an arrest on assault, so it's the whole innocent until proven guilty.
Right, that's why we
that's where you're at right now. Okay. So
She called me when I was at the house. So.
you're at least going to get out of here earlier than Madison is. Madison has to sit in JDC until Monday for juvenile court. You'll more than likely have a probable cause hearing on Sunday. Okay?
But I can find her out tonight, right?
I believe so. Yeah. So I'll just have to ask them.
Okay.
All right? Okay. Any questions? Do you have any questions?
I just want to find out what her bond may be so I can come back and get her out.
All right. Go ahead and follow Officer Lott, okay?
The two teenage girls were taken into custody and charged with assault, and warrants have been issued for the boys involved. If they're convicted, what do you think the punishment should be? Drop your opinion in the comments and hit like and subscribe for more updates.